Hey, be quiet. It's starting. Just listen.
So they don't know what it's going to be and what the next game is going to be. But I wouldn't be me if I don't give you my thoughts on who I believe is next up for another round. 1 second. I'm back though. Had to set some things up. But like I said, I wouldn't be me if I ain't tell you who I thought should be back. So we can all admit that we loved MK11. You know, we can all admit it was a dope game. Some people won't admit it, but it's whatever. Ain't nobody tripping. But guest characters aside, not including the Joker, Rambo, the Terminator, and Spawn. Now, I'm speaking on this solely on the behalf of who I think should come back. Nah, I'm not even saying story wise, because I know the story was fire, but we're gonna break it down like this, all right? I don't want them both. They both was DLC. We're gonna go through every single member, and I'm gonna tell you who I feel shouldn't be and who should be. Oh, and RoboCop shouldn't. I mean, they don't count. Shang Tsung, you can't have a game without Shang Tsung. Honestly, old Shang Tsung, young Shang Tsung, you need Shang Tsung. Like no matter what, you need them. You need them. Like you might not want them there, but you need them. No matter what, you need him. And I feel like if you need him, you could kind of leave Shao Kahn out. Like I'm not gonna lie, we don't need Shao Kahn anymore. Like the Shao Kahn era is over. If you ask me, we no longer need Shao Kahn. If she gonna stay this half cyborg shit, she could go. If you're gonna do this half cyborg shit, Frost can go. Nightwolf was DLC. They kind of try to make him important to the story. Nightwolf is a 50-50 to me. Nightwolf is 50-50 to me. I'm not going to lie. Nightwolf is 50-50. I'm not sure, but Nightwolf is 50-50 for me. Like, if he's not there, I'm not mad. But if he is there, I'm not over happy. I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm a guy who plays Nightwolf. And it's just like, I'm not mad if he's not there. Jax, he could take a break, man. Jack's been through a lot, man. Arms ripped off. His daughter in the set. She about to marry who I think should come back. We're gonna say that for a different story. But yeah, we need to let Jax sit this one out. MK12 Jack. If you want to make Jax DLC, make him DLC. But as a mainstay, let Jax sit it out. Cassie, go on, bring it back. Go on, bring it back. Go on, bring it back. Let's do without Sonya. Y'all killed her, whatever y'all did with her. Let's do without Sonya. But let's really do without Sonya. Johnny Cage. See, Johnny a weird one. Johnny, like, to me, Johnny Cage is like Ryu. Like, honestly, in my heart, Johnny Cage is like Ryu. It's like damned if you don't have him and damned if you do. Like that's really what he's like. Like he's like Liu Kang. I mean, he's like Ryu. That's how I feel. I know Scorpion and Sub-Zero are like the Ryu and Ken. But as far as popularity, he's like Ryu to me. Because his fan base is so large, you have to try to figure a way to put Johnny in it. You feel me? I hate Scorpion. No lie. Some might say I hate poster boys, but we gotta MK not MK without the God, man. MK not MK without the God. It depends on where you go with the story. It depends on where you go with the story if we bringing back Noob. Honestly, it depends on where you go with the story if we're bringing Noob Saibot back. That's all I'm going to say about that. No. DLC Baraka. You can DLC Baraka for the next 40 Mortal Kombats. He does nothing to enhance. He does nothing to enhance the experience. You know Big Raiden got to come back, dog. You know Big Raiden got to come back, dog. No question Raiden got to come back. If you're giving her father a break, Jackie got to come back. Jacqueline has to come back, especially if I'm telling you I don't want her father back. Jackie has to come back. Jackie has to come back. Might not be a fan of her play style or anything. Jackie got to come back. Jackie got to come back. Gotta be in it. Gotta be in it. The three mainstays, him, Scorpion, and Johnny Cage, have to make every Mortal Kombat. The games don't even feel complete without those three guys. I understand there are a million other people, but those three guys have to be in it. And in this generation where commercial success drives fighting games, those three are the marketing sell point. Scorpion and Sub-Zero are the most memorable characters. And Johnny Cage is the personality of Mortal Kombat. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta have him. I'm 50-50 with Jade. Look, I'm not even gonna lie. Jade can miss the whole game. I didn't really like how they tied her story with Kodo and all that stuff. And I love Jade. She's my favorite princess, other than Melina. But we could kind of do without her. They made him second fiddle. We could get rid of Kung Lao. Unless we're going to somehow use the great Kung Lao. And if we're going to use the great Kung Lao, he can definitely go. If you're going to finally reveal and put in the game the great Kung Lao, that Kung Lao can walk. He can walk down the street. I don't really think we need Kung Lao and MK unless it's something else. We don't need the great Kung Lao. Kitana, Liu Kang, of course. He's gonna be there. She's gonna be there. This is the love story thing. Like, this is the one fighting game that has that, and they are the love interests. Like, you gotta have that. You gotta have that. For personal reasons, I want Cabal back, but for storyline reasons, I understand if he not. You can make Cabal DLC. I'm gonna be honest. You can make Cabal DLC, and this is coming from a Cabal main. I am a Cabal main, for those who must know. If I don't know how to play with nobody on this damn roster, I'm a Cabal main. So for personal reasons, I want him back. For storyline reasons, we could DLC the man. You can fight me if you want. You could DLC Cabal. You could DLC Cabal. As long as there's a cage and a blade in this game, he goes nowhere. If there's ever a day like MK12 debuts and there's no Johnny, there's no Cassie, there's no Sonya, then he can be gone. As long as they there, he's there. For as long as there's a Ryu, there's a Akuma. Akuma moves with the Dark Hado. That's the Dark Hado. You hear what I'm saying? That's the Dark Hado. So as long as they're there, he's there. And that's how it's always going to be. I don't want her. I'm not crazy about Scarlet. I feel like Scarlet is more of a henchman than anything. So I'm gonna say no to Scarlet. Aaron always got to come back because Aaron is that what Aaron Black is to MK. What Aaron Black is to MK is the best way to explain it. What Aaron Black is to MK is exactly what Aaron is to MK is what Dowsim is to Street Fighter. You gotta have him. Like, no matter what, you gotta have him. I mean, you gotta have him no matter what. You gotta have him in there. Quick disclaimer. Hey, yo, Mizzle, what you shaking your head for? I'm over here doing my thing, making my content, champ. But you gotta have Aaron Black in it. You feel me? Deborah. Now, Deborah is the reason why I don't want Scarlet. So, like, I feel like Scarlet is a henchman. And Devorah's character is like a henchman with a plan, a backstory, a style, like a mind thing. Like, she know what she wants. So that's how I look at Devorah. Like, I feel like they made Scarlet with that in mind and gave it to Devorah. Devorah is exactly what I think they were trying to do with Scarlet. Like, make a henchman with her own standout thing. But that's not how it is. So Devorah definitely needs to be in it. I don't like Kodokan. I get we got Shao Kahn, Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, Shinnok. I don't really care. He could take a break, honestly. I don't like his playstyle and any of the MKs. So I don't even like his playing style. So that's one thing. Like, I don't even like it. If you don't have a Goro reputation, if you ain't got nobody to represent Goro and I forgot what they people are called. But Kentaro, her, if you don't have one of them in it, you could bring Shiva back. Remember, like, her lifestyle is kind of wiped away. Honestly. So Shiva, if Goro don't come on Kentaro, then Shiva. It's only 3 of them. So I'm not mad at Shiva being a pick for more female diversity. So I'm cool with Shiva being back. Don't you dare DLC her ever again. Every single Mortal Kombat should have Melina in it. Melina takes over the throne in all the Mortal Kombats. She's Outworld's ruler. Y'all need to show her some respect. I only pick her with the Kodo mask on. Y'all better show some love. She better not ever be DLC again. Melina better make every fucking Mortal Kombat. It's whatever you want to do. Honestly, it's whatever you want to do. Do you want to bring it back, or do you want to let it go? That's really up to y'all. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if Sindel came back, but I'm gonna get into it in a second. So I wouldn't be mad if Sindel came back, but I'm cool with Sindel not coming back. Like, I'm on the fence with her. He ain't got to be back. The Collector was good for this story. He ain't got to be back. If Chronica not coming back, he don't need to come back. You can let both of them leave with Chronica. Like, if we're done with the Chronica chapter, we could kind of be done with these two. They could go. I know she's an elder god, but she could go too. Citrion, you know how like some characters are made specifically for storylines? Here we go. These 3 right here. That's it. We don't need that no more. They can go. Now, This next one is tricky. Fujin. Remove Raiden and let Fujin take over. Even though I know Raiden is a mainstay because of the story, let Fujin take Raiden's spot. They let him literally take Raiden's spot. Literally. And let Fujin get the spot. I wouldn't be mad at all. And I would like to see Rain come back. Whether he's ended as a mainstay or DLC, it don't bother me. Even though he's been DLC in 2 of the last 3 MKs. Like he was in 9 as DLC, wasn't in 11. I mean, wasn't in 10, and then was in 11 as DLC. So hopefully y'all put him in as a main character sooner or later. But here's the tricky part right here. These are 3 spots already gone. So let's replace these 3 spots. Reptile can replace Baraka. So no, we got 4 because I don't want Baraka back. So Reptile, Smoke. So it's 4 definite. No, let me count how many I don't want hit back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we already got 10 removed. So let's add 10. Smoke, Reptile, King Jarrett. Because if you're going to bring Sindel back, King Jarrett has to come back. Because I need that story to be told. And you don't need Shao Kahn to tell it. You just need King Jarrett. Melina's boyfriend, Raiko. I would love for Raiko to be in the game. So that's 3. That's Raiko. After Raiko, not Shiva. The vampire chick. I cannot. Natara. Natari? Y'all know who I'm talking about. But she could be in it. That's 5, I believe. Smoke, Reptile, King Jarrett. Smoke, Reptile, King Jarrett. Natari. Who else could we put in? Raiko, Reptile, Smoke, Raiko, Natari, King Jarrett. That's 5. The other 5 can be if we're going to nah, we don't need Barocho. Because I'm thinking of a DLC without guest characters. Even though I know this is what they do, the guest characters literally help them sell the game. But it's just so many other people you can use. Like I would love Cyrex and Sector to be back. So many. I'm a Striker supporter. We can have Striker come back. Who else we got? Striker. Tanya was in the 10, so I don't know about Tanya. Even though I do like Tanya. Astra hasn't been back. We have so many people, but as a whole, I hope MK12 story is good, and I hope they really drive diversity in the, what am I looking for? The diversity in the game with the roster. Like, I respect and I love the Terminator, RoboCop. I love all that. But let's really go full-fledged MK. Where we MK the DLC and everything. And if we gonna do guests, 2 guests is fine. Like this one had 2, 4, 5. Is that all of them? Yeah, this one had 5. We didn't need that many. We could do 2, maybe 3. We don't need 5. All right. So minus the guests, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 33 characters, minus the 5 DLC. So all I'm saying is, MK, you can do it. And I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
Start to finish, yeah. Start to finish.